driving the Columbia Icefields Parkway. If I stand very still, I can hear the glacier groaning as 1,000 feet of ice grinds its way forward inch by inch. Or so I imagine. Imagining comes easy, standing here in this white wonderland of wind and ice and melting snow that is Athabasca Glacier in summertime. At Patricia Lake, fog filters the early morning light, mist rising to greet the sunrise, making my earmuffs welcome in the cold frost of breaking day. Pyramid Mountain unwraps its shadows in the yellow afterglow of a climbing sun. On the Icefields Parkway in Canada, every day feels like a fairy tale, a make-believe kingdom of emerald green and turquoise lakes, shining with glacial silt, reflecting chains of glaciers and snow-covered mountain peaks. Grizzlies and black bears search the woods for berries and bigger prey, while bighorn sheep and roaming elk create tourist traffic jams, and Clark's Nutcracker begs the bystanders for handouts. It is Mother Nature's Disney World, one spectacular show following another, like a magnificent fantasy. But here there is no make-believe. All of this is real. Standing stones. In County Mayo, I kneel before the standing stones, line up the outline of Crowpatrick Mountain in my wide-angle view, gently touch the shutter release, hoping my lens can capture mystery on film. Ancient voices seem to whisper in the wind that tunnels through these Celtic memories. Abandoned abbeys standing here 1,000 years or more guard the faithful buried within. Pagan stones and Celtic crosses share a landscape that sings of history veiled in misty castles, famine cottages, and the roar of white-crested waves crashing into rocky cliffs. Sad songs for those lost to early graves in famine years, threaded through the ever-present joyful beat of Irish jigs and Guinness celebrations. Apprentice. You say you want to learn a shaman's ways? You want to summon the wind, squeeze rain out of cloudless skies? You say you have danced an eagle dance to open the chakras of your heart. You have burned tobacco to test for spirits. You have washed yourself with the bark of a chokeberry. You say you can rise to meet the sun, answer the pull of the moon. Your heart is strong and ready for conquest. Perhaps that is so. But can you sit in silence at the foot of Mother Earth? Can you walk with a vision of your own bones unhinged and scattered, cracked open for the marrow? Can you sit still enough, long enough, to hear the slow fall of dust, to hear the laughter of the land, and count the threads in a thistle ball? You say you did not understand what was required? I know. Texas Dreams. In air-conditioned offices, caged and shaped by portable walls of gray particle board, weekend cowboys swap tales of trail rides in drizzling rain, of nest eggs saved to buy a real ranch, or maybe a barn on 2 acres. A junior accountant speaks lovingly of 10 head of brangus he pastures on borrowed range. His high-heeled lawyer friend, 10 years in Texas now, praises the comfort of her first real pair of boots. It is contagious, intoxicating, this deep addiction to the land and its legends, a strange joy that celebrates hardship, loves to stumble over rocks and cactus, mesquite and catclaw. From big thicket swamps to the great empty land west of Pecos, to the far-off mountains blued by distance, Texas brings challenge, daring us to measure the magnitude of life against its own hard myths. A natural high. I have no need for alcohol or ecstasy or any other chemical to make me high. I have my camera. When I look through the lens at the wonder of creation, at the lines and shapes and colors of nature's palette, time slips away from me, and there is only this magnificent now. Through the lens, I am the flower that I see, rooted in the earth, a daylily greeting the day, with raindrops glistening like tiny mirrors, reflecting the yellow gift of morning. I am the fingers of sunlight and speckled shade, giving texture to a charming beauty tulip, in a whipped cream garden where beauty explodes in rainbow bursts of brilliant orange, scarlet red, and purple hues. I am the boundless streams of life that come together here when I look through my lens, no longer pieces apart, but one world, one life, all there ever was and ever will be, here now, in this one flower, opening, exulting, in the sweet morning air. Rain-kissed. The wild, impulsive rain had come and gone. The earth lay quivering in rosy light, heart-throbbing still to greet the early dawn, remembering fond kisses in the night.